Welcome back to Views with Hughes. Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and today's story got some Disney updates on XMen 97. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So we all see that XMen 97 has premiered in its first week and everything, with the next set of episodes premiering tomorrow night on Disney Plus. Okay, but the thing is, now we have there's a possibility that it's already starting to bomb. Okay. So with that being said, Kevin Feige has another issue on his hand, okay? And what is it? X-Men 97, okay? Now, X-Men 97 appears to be shaping up as yet another underwhelming offering from Marvel on the Disney Plus platform, with, if the ratings are anything to go by, marking a significant letdown. Okay, now my suspicions about the lackluster ratings began when I noticed the absence of any reports from Samba TV. Now we all know Samba TV is often putting the ratings out there like really quickly and stuff, and Samba TV also boasts about its rating system as superior to Nielsen's. Okay, but the silence on specific viewership figures, especially when they've previously been prone to actually report on different Disney and Marvel's numbers, noting that Disney is listed as an investor on its company wiki page, hints at disappointing results. Now, this particular trend of non-disclosure includes instances like the absence of viewership numbers for Doctor Who on Disney Plus, with only the UK disclosing dismal figures. Okay, and at the same time, in the same manner, Marvel's Echo failed to make a splash on Samba TV's reports, despite briefly appearing on its weekly ratings list with no specific figures provided, and possibly making it onto the Nielsen charts upon its debut. However, this was for the entirety of the 5 episodes released at once. Now, following its premiere week, Echo's presence on the ratings charts vanished, turning our attention to X-Men 97, and Variety also reported that thanks to Disney, that the series actually gained in 4 million views within the 5 days of release. Now, this particular tally for just the first 2 episodes averages out to a mere 2 million views per episode, of course. And Variety also shared that Disney's claim that X-Men 97 saw the most robust season 1 premiere for a full-length animated series on the platform since the debut of Marvel's What If. Now, that was premiered in 2021. However, considering that What If released only 1 episode for its premiere, the comparison suggests that the 2 episodes of X-Men 97 didn't even surpass the single episode premiere of What If Season 1. Else Disney would have stated as much. Okay, so Disney did mention that X-Men 97 outperformed Iwaju and the Proud Family Louder and Prouder. At the same time, it's also questionable about how familiar the general audience is with these different titles, especially when set against the backdrop of X-Men as well as Marvel's storied history. Okay, and it also suggests that any full series animations that's been launched on Disney Plus before What If actually fared season 1 actually fared better than X-Men 97, likely including Star Wars animated series. All right, and Variety also shared that the exclusion of the animated shorts like Star Wars Visions, I Am Groot, and Zootopia Plus from this comparison, raising questions about their potential success. And the anticipation for X-Men 97 was actually, as they call it, palpable, given its continuation of the beloved series from the 90s. Now, the particular timing of the announcement regarding the showrunner's firing, which is Bo, I forgot his last name, but yeah, the showrunner who was firing the week before its debut and the day before its Los Angeles premiere might not have been ideal. Now, additionally, the inclusion of a non-binary character and changes to characters like Rogue sparked a lot of controversy by the way she was animated, basically with people saying she has no butt. Now, despite these challenges, different Marvel enthusiasts, who, as I call them, shills of the woke MCU, who did watch it, gave it a 92% Rotten Tomatoes audience score, suggesting it might gain traction through word of mouth. And Nielsen ratings will take about a month to become available. But as we all know, Samba TV often gets there first. And the broader picture suggests a waning interest in Marvel following the disappointing outcomes of Phase 4 and Phase 5, along with the shortening enthusiasm for the Disney Plus service. which seems to lack compelling content, and the lack of interest reflects broader fatigue with the entertainment industry's offerings, highlighting a shift away from the initial excitement surrounding Disney Plus's launch. All right, and that was a lot to unpack right there, because of the simple fact that, you know, Disney Plus is failing. Okay, it's failing, all thanks to none other than Kevin Feige, okay? And Kevin Feige is the executive producer of the woke MCU, or as we call it, MCU, all right? Kevin Feige has a lot on his plate right now, and it's no one's fault but his, because Ike Perlmutter got fired by Bob Iger and stuff, and then that's when Kevin Feige took over the helm. He's the one that also approved of X-Men 97, if not done by Bob Chapek when he was already CEO at the time. But the fact of the matter is, everything is failing under Bob Iger's watch as well as Kevin Feige's watch. All right. And with that being said, Kevin Feige actually, he should be in a hot seat right now because of the fact that Samba TV so far released that 4 million viewers watch this show, and I guarantee you that the numbers are going to actually decrease going throughout the season with the remainder for the X-Men 97. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, how good will it be? Okay, because remember, they've so far released 2 episodes of this show. Okay, and you know what? So far, they reported to have millions of views, claiming to break box office break records and stuff for the animated series. But here's the thing, though. Lucasfilm also did the same thing with the Disney Plus shows and stuff, especially with Willow and Ahsoka. Okay, where they stated that breaking records and all of that. They recently said that they broke records with the trailer to the Acolyte on YouTube and stuff, but they didn't consider the downvotes and stuff because a lot of people are not satisfied or happy with the show being out there. And the fact of the matter is, they need to go ahead and stop with all of these shenanigans and stuff, because the people can see through them, okay? And Kevin Feige, he needs to go back to the drawing board, actually let somebody replace him and stuff, and go ahead and just let them go ahead and take the reins, because he doesn't have an ounce of creativity in him, okay? Otherwise, my Phase 4 and the start of Phase 5 would have done better and stuff in the box office, as well as the shows on the Disney Plus. And the fact of the matter is, they decided to go ahead and do X-Men 97 because they decided that they saw that the people love the classic stuff. But the thing is, it's not much classics to it, because they took one character and stuff that's a minor character and decided to make it non-binary. They decided to go ahead and put different woke ideology into the characters for X-Men 97 and everything, to try to go ahead and put out their ideology to, as they would see it, reach out to new customers. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, no one's buying. And Kevin Feige, he has a lot to answer for, because, and not only him, Bob Iger as well. And remember, Bob Iger is still facing a proxy battle and everything with Nelson Peltz. If Nelson Peltz and his nominees win seats on the board and stuff, then Bob Iger is going to be struggling. And not only is he going to be struggling, but Kevin Feige is also going to have to answer to these things. Okay. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts about this. Do you think that the ratings for X-Men 97 will be much higher going into the season or later in the season, even all the way to the season finale? Or do you think that the ratings are going to continue to fall, or are they going to fall low enough to even be canceled? Okay, let me know your thoughts about that in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional thoughts that you might have. If you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already, you enjoyed all the content put there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.